Hey guys, it's Nick, CrossFit Lake Wylie. I know you guys, all 4 people who watch my videos have been like, where's Nick at? It's been a minute since he's put a video on the internet. I've been busy a little bit, but I got a bunch of videos lined up over the next couple weeks for you guys, and so you can rest easy and relax, and I'm back. I got some videos coming up for you. So I want to have a little 2-part video. This is going to be part 1. This is the second time I'm making this video. The first time I made it, I started by saying this is going to be short and sweet, and it was not short or sweet. So this one will be. What are we going to talk about today is personal training, and I kind of think there's a misunderstanding sometimes about personal training when we think about how to utilize it. We offer it, most gyms will offer it. Some people never even think to use personal training. And I think the big reason behind that is most of people see personal training as an alternative to joining a gym or getting involved in a program otherwise, and they don't necessarily see it as a tool to get themselves better at what it is they pay so much money for every month. Most of our personal training clients come from people who are already doing a program, whether it's CrossFit or whether it's weightlifting or whether it's yoga or gymnastics. They come in to us for a particular reason, to learn how to do a handstand or to improve their positioning on one of the Olympic weightlifting movements. And that is where we really see the most value for personal training. So, for example, let's say you are involved in CrossFit and you really struggle with the overhead squat. It's a really difficult movement. A lot of people struggle with it. It can be a real source of frustration for you. Some people don't care. They stink at the overhead squat. They're like, I just don't go in that day. Or, you know what, I'll just work on it while I'm there, and I don't really care if I can't put that much weight over my head. And other people are like, I need to fix this now. And so the people who really want to get better at movements that involve a high level of understanding and a high level of skill, that's where we see a lot of benefit from personal training. So let's say you understand the overhead squat, but it's just not something that you can physically do for whatever reason, and you're not sure why because you're not a professional in fitness. You schedule a 30-minute personal training session with your coach who knows how you move and someone that you trust, hopefully, and you trust for them to give you information that's going to help you. And you go in for 30 minutes, and let's say you pay $45 for a half-an-hour session. You're like, that seems like a lot. But when you take 30 minutes and your coach says, here are the things we need to work on. We're going to work on these for 30 minutes. I'm going to give you the tools and the information on how to fix this. We'll give you some drills that you can do every day or every other day when you're warming up. You come in a little bit early and you're warming up, and you go ahead and try and hit a couple mobility movements that are designed to help you get better at this one particular overhead squat movement. And now, over the course of 30 days, let's say your positioning has improved enough to where you can really start making some progress in the overhead squat. So you're paying $150 some odd dollars, $200, whatever you pay a month for your membership, and then you add $1 and change a day over the course of a month to that, and now you're getting even more value for what you're paying every month, because now you can go ahead and really utilize the overhead squat movement. It's a great movement, and if you can do it to full effect, you're going to get stronger, you're going to get faster, you're going to be healthier for that. So we can sometimes see personal training as overkill or an unnecessary addition on top of what we already pay a lot of money for, but the way we should think about it is it's a small addition on top of what you pay to help you stay healthier and stay less injured, but also to help get you more value for what it is that you pay for. Okay? This goes along with any movement. Whether you're trying to learn how to do a handstand and you're sick and tired of having to hold a plank or use the box and have your knees up on a box and do this movement that you hate doing, you want to do a handstand so bad, whether it's trying to learn how to do a handstand or getting better at a skilled movement like double unders. If you do CrossFit, you know all about the double under and how hard those can be. It can be tough for a coach or a trainer in a CrossFit class or otherwise, any other class, to spend 20 minutes with one person to fix a movement. We don't like to rush fixing movement, especially here. And so we can't just spend 20 minutes with you when we got 5 other people in the class, and vice versa. So utilizing that personal training is something to think about. If there's a movement, if you're watching this video and you do something like this, I guarantee you're already saying that movement in your head. You're like, the snatch, I'm awful at it. It's just so confusing. call your trainer up. Say, hey, can I do one 30-minute personal training session? And let's see if we can kind of hash this out and figure it out. It will make you healthier, you will stay safer, you'll learn positions better, and you will go further, I promise, okay? Part 2 is coming up. That is all about how to find a good personal trainer or a good gym or a good program to jump into. It can be really hard to find quality in this industry. This health industry is super saturated, and there's great trainers and there are awful trainers. And how do you know, right? Sometimes we don't know until it's too late. So that's what we're gonna hit on round 2. See you guys.